Good morning, everyone. My name is Zia, and this is Chasing the Moon. It's Chasing the Moon RV, but I've started leaving the RV part off because there hasn't been a lot of RV content lately. The video I had intended to show you today was one that I started in the first week of January. And it was about 3 projects I did in order to keep the bus a little bit warmer for the cold weather that I knew was coming. And we did have some very cold weather. It was minus 12 on my coldest night. And the 3 projects I did were to add some fleece lining to my privacy curtain between the cab and the back of the bus. The curtain over my bus doors, my double bus doors. I also bought some rigid pink styrofoam to put on the wall space behind. Well, you can see a bit of it here still behind my chair. Rigid pink foam that I just placed against the exposed pieces of wall because this bus was not insulated very well. And I also bought the jigsaw puzzle matting, foam matting that you can put on the floor in gyms and in children's playrooms and kitchen areas, that sort of thing. I thought that all those things would add an extra level of comfort for me, and they did. And I had some great footage. I had footage of me going to Home Depot and cutting styrofoam. Yeah, because it's really hard to cut styrofoam. And sewing the curtain panels and laying the floor and all of that. And ever since then, ever since the first week of January, I have tried multiple times to save that video content and upload it for you to see how I did it and to tell you whether or not it made a difference. And every single time the video corrupted on me. And I've been trying up until this morning. I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning, the day you're watching this, Sunday, to try and redo some of it again, to no avail. So I'm really sorry I don't have any footage of that, but I will tell you, those 3 projects, which cost me under $150 Canadian, the fabrics I had for the curtains were free. Styrofoam was about $15 a panel Canadian, and the flooring, I think I ordered 5 boxes. It was 12 pieces of 12 by 12 foam tiles, interlocking foam tiles, to put down on the floor. There wasn't quite enough to do all the edges in the bus, but I covered a great deal of it. And I think those were on sale for about $20 a pack at the time. The prices have really gone up on them. I checked just the other day, and I think they're up to about $27. So not inexpensive, but I ended up doing this project for probably $150 Canadian. So I'm really happy about that because it made a huge difference. By the time I got down to minus 12, there was the little heater I have in here, the electric heater, could barely keep up. It kept the bus warm enough so that I was comfortable at night. I slept comfortably. I didn't have to leave the bus. But on those coldest days, it was not pleasant being in here. And when I was sitting in this chair, I would have to cover myself, bundle myself up, and even wear gloves to keep my hands warm. So it was at that point that I realized that this bus is not good the way it is for 4-season living. It does really need to have some fairly major work done on as far as insulating the walls and the floor in here to make it really 4-season worthy. But we are now through the coldest probably weather we will have. I think we may have another cold snap coming, but I doubt it will get that cold. And it doesn't last very long. It really doesn't. So I was fine. On those cold days, I was going to my sister's a lot, going for coffee with friends, going into the house here where I'm staying and sitting by the gas fireplace. So I was fine and perfectly fine at night. But I'm just really, really disappointed that I don't get to show you those projects because there hasn't been a lot of content like that for a while. So, but it was worthwhile. So if you're in a vehicle and you're still in an area where you may be experiencing cold weather for quite a while, I would highly recommend some of the things that I did. I know that putting that foam matting down on the floor made a really big difference to the cold that was coming up from the floor area. But I think one of the biggest differences was adding the fleece fabric to the back of my privacy curtain, because I was actually on the coldest days. You could have used the front of the cab like a refrigerator. It was that cold. If you left a bottle of water up there, it was icy cold. It wasn't frozen, but it was icy cold. But when I came into the bus and I pulled that curtain back to come into the back area when the heater had been on in here, it was quite a difference in temperature. It was quite cozy compared to the front of the cab. So I'm really sorry I didn't get to show you any of that content. Technology. You can't always depend on it. I have no idea what was causing the glitch, why it wouldn't finish saving, why I couldn't upload it, but that's the way it is. Anyway, so I couldn't do the video that I wanted to do for you today, but I did want to check in and see how everyone's doing. It's a very, very tenuous time in the world right now. And I know that myself and a lot of my friends and family here and in the United States are feeling very anxious. I guess anxious is the word for me anyway. I'm very anxious about what may be coming. I'm hopeful that everything will be okay, but it's a very tenuous time and everybody's feeling it. And, you know, there are so many things that happen daily in our lives that create concern, worry, anxiety for us, that to have things in the world feeling unstable makes it so much more difficult to stay on top of the anxiety. For me, anyway, I have had anxiety and panic attacks in the past, and I'm doing everything I can to keep that at bay right now. Going for walks along the river or in nature are very, very helpful. Being out in the fresh, cold air, especially on a sunny day. And we've been getting a lot of rain, but I woke up today to blue sky, so that's really lifting my spirits. Trying to do little creative projects is one of the things that I find keeps anxiety at bay. It allows me to completely immerse myself in something, and I'm so focused on the project that I'm not thinking about what's going on all around me. So I know we're worried about so many things right now, and so basically I just wanted to check in, and I hope that you're all doing okay. I guess we will see. We can only take things one day at a time, and that's another thing I'm really trying to do. Just stay focused on being in the moment, being with friends and, all the people I love and the people that make me laugh. I have to say that I've been spending most evenings at my sister's house. We usually have dinner together and then we'll watch something on TV and laugh to the point of, well, older women laugh to that point. And yeah, we really do laugh a lot, and that helps. Oh dear, I wasn't going to go there, but you know, the older women, right? Bolder women out there. And speaking of older women, don't forget, we are planning on having another Bolder Women event in the fall. I still don't have all the details, but I'll keep you posted on that. So this was just a short, kind of rambling video because the video I've been working on for well over a month is not going to be possible to show you. So I hope you have a lovely day wherever you are, a peaceful day. I hope that the weeks that are coming are good to you. And I should have, if technology is on my side, I should have an interesting video for you next week. A little bit different. Planning on taking a little bit of a trip and going somewhere where there may be a very exciting outcome from this little trip that I'm taking with my sister. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully I will have some footage for you to share on next Sunday. It involves taking a ferry and exploring a bit of a new area. So I'm hoping to have that for you by next Sunday. So stay tuned, okay? Have a lovely, lovely day, everyone. Stay safe. Stay hopeful. I love you all so much, and I'm going to say bye-bye for now. I'll see you again soon.